want to read you the page today from the Science of Mind magazine. So if you would like to relax in your chair, please feel free. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. If you want to lower them, you can lower them. It starts with a quote. There is something in every one of you that waits and listens for the sound of the genuine in yourself. It is the only true guide you will ever have. That's from Howard Goodman. The page says, years ago, I did a lot of vocal coaching. For most of the people I taught, the issue wasn't the voice itself. The issue was a mental thing, a block or a belief that kept them from using their voice freely. A fear of making a mistake would make them tighten up, and then they would often make the very mistakes they were trying to avoid. I can't remember where I picked up this bit of wisdom, but I shared it with every student. If you do what you do with authenticity and presence, you can do it wrong and it looks right. You do what you do without authenticity and presence, you do it right and it looks wrong. Our fear makes us right out of the authentic self. We start thinking about what we're doing and how others are perceiving it. And that then takes us right out of the present moment. The best performances in any field of endeavor happen when the performer is alive and free of life. Of course, there have been practice and preparation beforehand, but when it's time to walk out on the court or the stage or into the conference room or classroom, the preparation is over. The performer allows the flow of divine creative energy to move through them uniquely, authentically. The music of life is playing all the time. Will you allow yourself to be an instrument? Relax. Trust yourself. Let it happen. The affirmation is, I am enough. I trust that my expression is beautiful, necessary, and helpful to humanity. I'm willing to bring my gifts fully into the moment and let Spirit use them for good. Namaste.
So beautiful, Amy. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Are you ready to join me in song? Because we must remain authentic. I love that. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. And I am kinder every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day. Thank you for singing along. It's beautiful. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God, yes. I hold you in my heart always. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are my family. Yes, you are. You are the face of God. You are something. So I stand here recognizing that there is only one God. God is omnipotent, omniscient, and God is the source of all good. And so as I realize this, I know that I am one with the source of all good. That I live, move, and have my being in God. And what I know is true for me is true for everyone else. There is only one God, one presence. And this is the presence of divine joy. The presence of love. And the presence of right action. I am affirming today that whatever my thought, my action is that of God. And as I already declared, my oneness with the source of all good, I know that my life has meaning, purpose, and this meaning and purpose reaches out to the world, doing good. I bring that good. God brings that good that I can give.
not just in this moment, in this place, but in the community, in the city, in the country, and in the world. So I am standing here knowing that today's talk by Reverend Cheryl is already created by the mind of God. And it is perfect, for it is what the world can hear and take and use. I am so grateful that life is one. I'm grateful for Spirit. I'm grateful for myself as one with it. And I'm grateful for all. And so I just release now my word into that creative law, knowing that whatever I have spoken comes back to me exactly as I have spoken. I let go and let God. Join me in saying, and so it is.
We've got that power team up here this morning. Carmen and Amy, my gosh. Wow. Beautiful.
You ready?
I am so ready.
So am I.
I'm ready to sing along after that. Are you guys ready to sing with me? You can stay if you want. Totally up to you. We like to do it. Oh, wakes me up. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Come on, sing with me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. You know it is. I accept things the way they are. I accept things the way they are not. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Come on now. I love wastefully. I love wastefully. I give freely. I give freely. I give abundantly. I give abundantly. Whoa! I already have everything I need. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Right now, something wonderful is happening to me right now. Right now, I accept things the way they are. Yes, I do. I accept things the way they are not. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. I don't believe it. I love wastefully. I love wastefully. I give freely. I give freely. I will reap abundantly. Yep. I already have everything I need. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Oh yeah. Do you feel it? Yeah. Something crazy good is happening to me right now. Come on now. I accept things the way they are. I accept things the way they are not. Something wonderful, yes, is happening to me right now. Okay. I love
and the rest of the world. And just turn to a neighbor and say good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. You know, we're doing something wonderful. Something wonderful happening to me right now. Woo! I accept things the way they are. I accept things the way they are. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. My love wastefully. I give freely. I give abundantly. I already have everything I need. Something wonderful. Yeah.
All right. Patty Powers and Dave.
So cool.
Yes. Woo. Powerhouse Powers. Yes. All right. I am Reverend Cheryl Bell, co-senior minister, along with my sister, Reverend Stacy Hilton. Welcome. Awesome. All right, that's enough welcoming now. It's my turn. It's my turn. All right.
It's always your turn.
It is always my turn. All right. Who is here for the first time? Oh yeah, hi. How'd you hear about us?
Through side, amazing.
Amazing. Oh, did he tell you side?
Yeah.
All right, welcome. What's your name?
My name is Bilan. I also go by Chakra.
Oh, which one do you prefer?
Chakra.
Chocolate. I thought so. Nice.
Yeah, or some the kids say chocolate.
Our ushers have a gift for you. Thank you. Anyone else here for the first time? I think that, we're awake. You know, what did Reverend Butler used to say? I'm awake.
Alive, alert.
I'm awake. I'm alive, awake.
Alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
And enthusiastic. Oh, I thought it was, and I'm good looking.
That's right.
Oh yeah, the enthusiastic. We forgot that. So cute. All right. Okay. We're here. Oh, Stacey, you had something to say?
Yeah, I want to say happy birthday to my nephew Jaden. He's 11 years old today.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, we went to a memorial service yesterday, a lot of us, for practitioner Bobby Williams, who used to attend here. It was the most inspiring service. Because, talk about a life well lived. And a person who was just authentically love and showed up as love. So it just inspired me. Not where memorial services inspire you necessarily, but it really was
certainly
inspiring.
a celebration.
It was certainly a celebration.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
It was.
That's
wow.
why I'm awake right now, because of that service. Because I don't get this whole daylight savings.
Yes. All right. It's March 12th. Wow. Day 41 in our season of nonviolence, and today is openness. Today, be open to understanding ideas and people that you have previously excluded. There was, at Bobby's service, it was every walk of life. That's how many people, he affected so many people. His stepdaughter had put on his car, because being a white vehicle, when you come out of the grocery store, there are lots of white vehicles. And so she said, put something on your car. What's your best saying? What's your favorite thing to say? Whatever the question, love is the answer. And she put that on his car, but he got such a razzing from his boys, his brothers, his friends, men friends. And so, but then he started getting free coffee. People would buy him coffee, buy him lunch, and he's we'll leave it on. Yeah. It was a nice service, and we were, like Stacey said, very inspired, and just in the memory and the feeling of who and what this man was, not only to us, but to everyone.
Everybody.
Yes, everybody he touched. Anyway, I'm not crying. It's all good.
You're being authentic, so you can cry.
That's right.
Oh, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, what else do we? You said hi to Jaden.
I think
We have a
power
power talk. Yeah.
It's practitioner teacher day apparently, so
Practitioner
I didn't
teacher
realize I
day.
scheduled them like that, but practitioner Amy has her first power talk. So, yay! Welcome, Amy Minor.
Go, Amy. Go, Amy.
Go, Amy.
Good morning again.
Good morning.
I had no idea last week what I was going to talk about today, and Reverend Stacy said, "It'll come to you, I promise." And it did.
Welcome to our world.
I was puzzled because the theme for today is dropping the masks and bushel baskets. I was like, what am I going to say about that? First, I thought, well, it's Women's History Month. I'll pick a lesser-known figure, powerful woman in history who accomplished something great. And then I looked at the Science of Mind magazine and found an excerpt from God Wants You to Be Yourself by Ernest Holmes. And then a few pages later, there was an article written by Reverend Jane Beach on play. So I started making bullet points on what I wanted to say today, and then it came to me, the thing that tied all of the strings together. Everything we need to know about being our authentic selves and finding that through play is in the lyrics of the classic 1983 hit, "Girls Just Wanna Have Fun" by Cyndi Lauper. Admittedly, when I was a child, she was my idol. My mom didn't appreciate that, but I wanted to be her. This was an intentional feminist anthem, fresh off the Equal Rights Amendment failing to be ratified into the Constitution in 1982. While the lyrics are pointedly for women and girls, I think an underlying message of the song can apply to anyone regardless of their gender identity. So please indulge me as I deep dive into a few verses to make my point. The song opens with the verse, "I come home in the morning light. My mother says, when you gonna live your life right? Oh, mama dear, we're not the fortunate ones. And girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they just wanna have fun." Ernest Holmes says we have the power, imagination, and will to live as an individual, as a personality of God, and to do this in a unique manner. When we are not intentional with how we live our lives in accordance with our authentic selves, we are certainly not one of the fortunate ones, are we? Imagine the freedom you have or would have, living your life knowing that who you are shines brightest when we act in accordance with who we are. Psychologist Carl Rogers called this fully functioning, but I'll save the psychology lecture today. I'll give that to you another time. What better way to live as an individual than play? Reverend Jane Beach suggests making a list of small things you enjoy. Really think about what brings you joy or laughter. She suggests writing 10 things down and then doing one of them every day. It doesn't have to be a big outing. It could be dancing in your kitchen, completing a puzzle, or just being a silly goose. Really allow yourself to let loose a little bit and see how you feel after a week or so. Reverend Beach found it boosted her outlook on life. Now on to the second verse. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?" "Oh, Daddy dear, you know you're still number one, but girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just want to have." In the excerpt, Holmes states, "We have searched high and low to find that something that can make us whole and give us joy. That's what we are going to do with our lives," right there. Abraham says we need to be tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. When we understand what our true nature finds exciting, our hearts sing, and we are open to more play and more fun. Reverend Beach said that play is far from a waste of time, and that she found it easier to do things she had to do, and more time for things she wanted to do, when she incorporated small, fun things to do each day. Consider it adult recess. You have permission to take a break. Enjoy the bliss of authenticity and fun. That's all we really want, right?
Yes.
The third verse, which comes after the chorus, is, "Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I want to be the one to walk in the sun. Oh, girls, they want to have fun. oh, girls just want to have. We have to learn how to live by living, according to Ernest Holmes. Why would you hide your beautiful, authentic self away from the rest of the world? Walk in the sun, for crying out loud. Living through play, knowing who we are, makes life exciting and wonderful. It is a form of self-care, according to Reverend Beach, who writes, self-care is leaning into what makes us happy, positive, confident, and resilient, while leaning away from things that cause stress, upset, lost my place, frustration, and negativity. Holmes encourages us to follow urges that we may have, and that God has hidden within us the very essence of his own being, and left us alone to discover ourselves. So as I wrap up this talk, I encourage you to take off the mask you may be wearing, put down your bushel baskets of burdens of inauthenticity, and find yourself in play. And I would like to leave you with an affirmation from Reverend Beach's article, so please repeat after me. I uplift my life.
I uplift my life
By doing what excites me.
by doing what excites me,
What brings me peace.
what brings me peace,
Or simply puts a smile on my face.
or simply puts a smile on my face.
Now go out there and have fun.
That was incredible. Wow. Well, thank you for reinforcing what I always thought. I do love to have fun. That is so, ooh, that was good. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think that was about that. That was awesome. Amy, when I think of fun, I think of you.
Yes.
Isn't she the ambassador of fun?
At least another fun one.
That's right. That's right. Yvonne, our fun crew. Not only are they fun, I feel like they're light. You guys are the light. I mean, you all are. But specifically, Yvonne and Amy right now. Oh, you do so much. But you are all light. So light. I am 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 light.
on the outside. I am not my age, I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. It's all light. It's all light. I am light. I am light. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am the star, a piece of it all.
Yes, you are.
Wow, so excited.
Right. Now repeat after me. I am light.
I am light.
Turn to a neighbor and say it. I am light.
I am light.
All right.
Remember, show I'm light.
Oh yeah, Stacy's right here.
Don't you forget.
that.
Oh, no, you don't.
Good morning again. I'm back. Amy, it's so funny that you had the issue with the title of today's talk, because so did I. Because on my cover page, I have dropping the mask and the bushes. Because I couldn't get with the Bushels. And then bushes, I'm thinking of, Fred Flint, them hiding behind a bush or something and, not hiding anymore. So I prefer bushes as opposed to bushels. Because I come from a farming family, so that means something completely different. Just so you know. Just so you know. So my talk title is Dropping the Mask and the Bushes. I don't know why that's so funny, because it makes perfect sense to me. I'm sorry. What I do know, though, is that we wear masks in celebration. I mean, we just passed Mardi Gras was just happening, and we do that for fun. Thank you, Amy. And to be safe. To be safe. Remember the pandemic? I just have this feeling I'm going to be saying that for the rest of my life. Remember the pandemic? Geez, I am, huh? I have to consciously remember things are going to come up and say, remember the pandemic. I'm sorry, it is. Anyway, the mask we wear for our hearts may help keep us safe until they don't. Because not all masks are physical. There are those times and situations that we wear, dare I do air quotes, masks, changing to, or hiding who we are for protection, to protect our heart and emotions. Yes?
Yes.
Hiding what we think and feel from others because we want to be accepted and belong. I think I just told you all this last week. That it keeps our light from being seen when we do that. While it may keep us safe, it becomes a problem when we do this so often that it becomes our identity. This keeps us from experiencing connection and intimacy. Intimacy. People don't get to see who you really are. Amy came up here and did her first power talk. That was awesome. And she was, all of you may not know her personally, but I know you all felt her authenticity. Yes. Because every word she said was Amy. We all wear a mask one time or another, some more than others. We wear masks to cover up the real us and what we really are feeling. It protects us from vulnerability. While inside we may want to tell people what is going on in our lives, but we fear rejection. Animals in the animal kingdom and nature, there are some that can camouflage themselves And they do that for protection, right? From predators. So we tend to do it to protect our hearts, our minds, and our bodies even. What mask are you all wearing? You at home online in your comfy couch, sofa, or bed. To family and friends even, business partners, business associates, the world. Are you showing things like, I'm confident, I'm fine, I'm in charge, everything's good, everything's all right, I'm happy? Or are you wearing a mask to mask confidence, to mask authority, even perfection, even efficiency, when that is not at all what you're feeling? Those might be appropriate, air quotes again, in the moment. But when we're hiding who we are, we will remain in the space of always guessing where the next threat is coming from. Because we're not standing in our truth and in our power. The problem with masks is when they become the norm and we lose ourselves in the process of trying to please others. I know I said that last week. It takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your soul, on your heart, whether you recognize it or not. Yet we wear them. Because at some level we believe that on our own, our thoughts, our opinions and feelings are not acceptable. I love the quote from this morning's Science of Mind magazine. Thank you for reading it, Amy. Dropping our mask is a way of restoring our own self-worth and respect and shining our light. You know, while hiding behind a mask may feel like it's keeping you safe, it not only takes energy away from you, but it keeps you from experiencing real heart connections with others instead of our whole truth in our truth. They will see a two-dimensional mask we hold up, displaying who we should be rather than who we truly are. Pretending to be okay when we're not prevents us from being okay. Did you hear me? Pretending to be okay keeps you from being okay. I know you've all seen the commercial. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want people to think I'm making fun of it, but that commercial where that lady's walking around with this thing. I think it's a pharmaceutical commercial, but I don't know what it's for. But and then even when she puts it away, it's in her purse. Like, just in case I need it. Right? Just in case I need it. It makes, I don't want to laugh, but it makes me laugh. I'm sorry. And I don't really watch commercials. I get up and go get some tea or something. Oh. You know, I'm not making fun, but I am. It's just a commercial. It just makes me crazy. It was a long time before I figured out what was going on. But what would happen if you put it away? If you just put the darn thing away? We would be vulnerable. I want you to know something, and you probably already know this. Being vulnerable will always feel vulnerable. You're not going to feel not vulnerable because you're not being vulnerable. I will tell you that what will happen if you make decisions to show up differently and allow some of those hidden parts of you, of your beautiful selves to be seen. Even if it feels weird, even if it feels awkward, show that you care. You may not want to, but ask for help. You wish you knew what they were thinking, so be the first one to open up. It's okay if you're not good at it. Do it anyway. Feel your feelings, every single one of them. Feel them deeply. You do not have to explain them. You're not required to explain the answer no. Assume others are trustworthy until they prove otherwise. I know that's a hard one, but I trust you until I can't. Clarify your boundaries. Only say yes to your yeses. How about that? Because again, you don't have to explain no. Or you don't even think about what others will say or do, because they'll probably do nothing. It'll be you will have created this big old thing in your mind, and they're not even thinking about you. They're like, oh, she didn't want to come to my party. Oh, well. Next. Your biggest risk is their reaction, right? Who cares? And this is where we tend to feel vulnerable, right? How others react, because it puts us out of control. And we know we love some control. And as we love ourselves more fully and practice being vulnerable, we will become less sensitive to the opinions of others. I've been accused of that. Being less sensitive, that is. You know, I just coming up here and speaking was not my thing for a long time. Not that it is currently, just saying. I mean, but so much so that, let me see. I think I hired or paid or talked 4 or 5 people into attempting to teach me about speaking. And one day I just said, you know what, oh heck, whatever. And I decided to take off the mask and just be me. And it was so much fun. This is it, hon. This is it. That's what I said to myself, but also that extended outward from me. That was a good day, and it's gotten better each time I do it now. Better to me. Okay. You know, vulnerability is the birthplace of love. It's the birthplace of love. It's the birthplace of joy, of belonging, of courage, empathy, and creativity. It is the source of accountability, even. You know, if you want greater clarity in your purpose or deeper and a more meaningful, I'll say spiritual life, it's all spiritual, right? And vulnerability is the path. That's from Brene Brown. Daring greatly. I'm going to read you a passage that's really cute, I think, from The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams, or sometimes they call How Toys Become Real. Real isn't how you were made, said Skin Horse. It's a thing that happens to you when a child loves you so for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you. Then you become real. Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the Skin Horse, for he was always truthful. When you are real, you don't mind being hurt. Does it happen all at once? Like being wound up, he asked. Or bit by bit? It doesn't happen all at once, said the Skin Horse. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you're real,
Most of your.
Most of your hair has fallen out. Well, has been loved off. And your eyes drop out. And you're loose in the joints. And you're very shabby. But these things don't matter. They don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly. Except to people who don't understand. I love that story. Thank you for being here. Make it a great night. And you are loved.
You are all light. That was awesome. I was not expecting the Velveteen Rag. That was awesome. It's beautiful.
So grateful to know you and to be here with you. They're incredible reverends. Authentic. I had gone to the ladies' room while Reverend Cheryl was speaking, and one of my best friends in life, one of the most beautiful lights in the whole world, showed up. Her name is Raven. And here she is in the front row, and it was her birthday. It's her birthday this week. And talk about authentic and light.
Yes.
I just love you so much, Raven.
Love you right back.
So happy birthday. And happy birthday to Jaden, sweet little 11-year-old nephew of Reverend Stacy's. And in honor of Jaden and Raven, here is a beautiful song. I was not expecting that. That was perfect, actually, for this song by Miss Whitney Houston. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Yeah. I found the greatest
They're so funny.
That was good. That was good. Reverend Cheryl, anytime now.
She's just taking it all.
I have a joke. I have a joke while waiting for Reverend Cheryl.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. I remember it. Okay. What was Forrest Gump's generation? What generation did he belong to?
I don't know. That's a joke.
Okay, it's not a joke.
Generation chocolate.
Jenny.
Jenny.
We have a
Jenny.
Yeah, you gotta do a blump up. Yeah, whenever we need it, he doesn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
I would like
Jane,
to
you're
ask,
watching.
I know. Well, yeah, you need to see the movie again, because I did, because I didn't get it.
You don't know Jen?
I know Jenny now. I'd like to ask our ushers to please come forward. Come on down. All right, all right. If you would please take your gift in your hand and please say our affirmation with us. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for each and every gift and each and every time, knowing that it not only blesses the sender, it blesses the giver. Because that's just the way it works. I'm knowing that each and every gift is given from the heart. I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that it inspires not only the giver, but it inspires myself and Reverend Stacy to continue this, continue our ministry, continue our work in the world, because we know that too returns to us multiplied abundantly. I'm just grateful for each and every, just grateful for everything. And so it is. So it is.
Sing with me. I do believe I will receive. Yes. Just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Yeah, and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, it will be mine. Yes. Come on, Daisy. I do believe, that I will receive. I just have to know, and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Daisy, what? Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Oh, love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. A little show off.
Yeah.
Showing off, he's showing off. He's showing out. I heard it. I heard it.
I have to say, this outfit and this hat was given to me by my dear friend Barbara Grant. So I had to wear it. I couldn't wear it in the car. I couldn't get in the car. Flying nun. She's just there. So I want to thank Barbara and bless her heart. She's in the hospital. She's one of my dear friends. I'm saying prayers for her every day. So bless her. So this coming Wednesday night, at 6 p.m., you've got to get on Zoom and register for our midweek inspiration with our wonderful Lauren Ballantini. Yes, we're studying Living the Science of Mind, and it's just 45 minutes. You get on, you just listen to a prayer and a meditation, a short talk. We just have a little discussion, and we're off. So it's just a wonderful time. So everybody click in this Wednesday. Then we have new members Zoom class on March 18th at 10:30 in the morning. And even members can join, anybody can join at 10:30 on March 18th. For the new members, welcome. Then we have Our actual board meeting is going to be on a Saturday, the 25th, at 10:30. No, it said, well, 10:30 is breakfast. Come for breakfast, and then 11 o'clock is the meeting will begin. And so you've got to be a member. So if you're not a member, be sure to sign up and be a member. You can be a member of any church and be a member here too. So just sign up so you can come and join. Easter lilies. We're getting Easter lilies to put across the front here for Easter. And you can dedicate that for somebody that you love, in memory of someone, or in honor of somebody, even in honor of yourself if you want to. And they're just $12, and they're on sale in the bookstore. So do that as soon as possible so we can get those lilies coming. The Healing Words Book Club will be meeting also on Wednesday, March 29th at 4 p.m., reading the book Wild Mercy, Living the Fierce and Tender Wisdom of the Women Mystics by Marabi Starr. So if you haven't gotten the book, you still have time to get it. Cool. We are looking for more volunteers in every area of our center, but most importantly right now, we need somebody to come and volunteer for office work. And so let the office know if you can come in and volunteer for a few hours in the office. That would be wonderful. Just give us a call ahead of time, so let us know you're coming. If you need prayer support, just send your prayer to prayer@lasvegascsl.org or text 702-524-7096. And just be sure to stop in our bookstore. We've got loads of wonderful things there, including the books that are on sale on the window and by the register that are just 60% off. And be sure to follow us on, I heard TikTok, right? TikTok,
I'll follow
Facebook, Instagram, and of course on YouTube. And have a marvelous, wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you, Kitty. You too.
We're on TikTok. Oh yeah. We're so cool.
I mean,
I don't have a TikTok account. I need to try.
well, you got to.
TikTok my whole life.
You do?
Never did.
Never.
I'm a virgin.
TikTok version. All right. I would like to ask our ministry of prayer team to please come forward. And while the team is coming forward, I think Patty has an announcement.
Oh my gosh, I do, Raph. Thank you so much. Thursday, April 6th, we are having a little concert here. Okay? So please get your tickets because I'm not going to just do it for 4 people. We got a full band here. It's going to be incredible. Okay, so please come and enjoy.
Incredible. And there are no tickets yet in the bookstore. However, if you go online to lasvegascsl.org, you can purchase a ticket there.
Yes.
We'll have tickets next. Physical tickets if you just have to touch something next week. All right. These folks here that you see, these beautiful people here, oh wow. They hold this center up, they hold me up, and they're here for you as well. If you would love to pray with one of them, just grab one of them and say, pray with me, pray for me, or just know something for me, because they're praying for themselves when they pray for you. If you would leave, if you can't stay and have a prayer, go to we have a prayer box there. It says God's Pocket, and there's one in the grand hallway. You can leave a prayer request there. All right.
You're it.
I know. All right.
You're it.
Tag, I'm it. All right. Let's just take a deep breath and just take in the love and authenticity and vulnerability of this day. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to have, just to know that each and every person I have seen today and what I will see later on today, and you too, that they are light. I want you to recognize the light in each and every person you meet today. I want you to recognize the light in the person you see in the mirror every day. It's the truth. It is just the way it works. I'm just so grateful for each and every person that shared their light with me today and this center. I know that as you leave here, you feel the love and support that I'm knowing that we gave you the rest of this day and the rest of the week. At least till Wednesday when you can join in the uplift service. It's just a grand day, and I'm just grateful to have been a part of it. and grateful that you were a part of it as well. And so it is.
And so it is.
Let's sing our peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. Yes. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
We're going out there. I'm all about that bass, don't trip. I'm all about that bass, don't trip. I'm all about that bass, don't trip. I'm all about that bass, It's pretty clear, I am a size 2, but I'm not shaking like I'm supposed to do. I got that boom boom that all the boys say. All the right jump in all the right places. I see the magazines working the Photoshop. We know that it ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. You got that beauty, just raise them up. Attention is perfect from the bottom to the top. My mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said, boys have a little more booty to hold the night. And I won't be no stick figure till I go far beside. I was like, you just do it till they go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them Kenny stand. Oh baby, I don't think you're fair. I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She said boys like a little more booty to hold it right. You know I won't be no stick figure, still look over the top. But if that's what you're into, go ahead and move on. Woo! Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble.